I'll keep it very short. Things felt very sacrificial. I don't want to sound like I'm a conspiracy person too, you know what I mean? Because I'm not. To where I ran to get help. I ran to my doctor. I spoke up with my family. I'm coming missing or dead or something. I want you guys to know facts and the truth of what I'm going through. I really lost myself for years. I was going crazy, bro. I don't know why somebody would do that to a talented, passionate people.
Guys, I'm telling you, it just seems like things just keep getting worse. And the clips I'm going to show you today, honestly, almost had me in tears. Like, hearing Day 26 see different things in Diddy's emails to the point where they had to get shots from their doctors and, was diagnosed to be schizophrenic. I mean, it's crazy. For those who don't know who Day 26 is, Day 26 is an American male R&B music group formed in August 2007 by Sean Diddy Combs in a hand-picked selection at the end of MTV's Making the Band 4. So Diddy had a reality TV show, and it was called Making the Band. And he picked different artists out of these reality TV shows. On one of them, he picked rappers. That's where you got E. Nash, you got Chopper, you got Fred, who was diagnosed with suicidal thoughts because of being around Diddy. And you also have Day 26, which is who started sharing their side of the story. The clips we're going to get into right now. And you also had Danny Kane, who was also like a male Day 26. Every single one of these groups don't have anything good to say about Sean Diddy Combs. They all have their own stories. You even have Dirty Money and Don then came out and against Diddy saying, all kinds of stuff. Like, at some point, everybody's story is adding up. Something's not good. Something's wrong. Something's fishy. Something's dangerous. And it's Diddy. Unfortunately. Check out the clip that I seen today. Very, very sad.
Email. And I saw some things in a personal email that threw me off guard.
Like what?
I don't want to go into details right now, but it just threw me off guard. You know what I mean? To make me be like, you know what I mean? Like, I understand you crying now and of the trauma that you've seen, but what about me, bro? Mm-hmm. Like, what about the trauma you put me through when I read that email?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why it's just not like Sean that's guilty. They're all guilty, man. Like, and I'm just put the blame on Sean. I blame everybody that's in his circle. They're all minions and they want to be like him. And if they can't be like him, they try to come against him. If they don't got the money or they can't get it as quick as him or whatever he's doing to get it, then all of a sudden it's like, let's turn against him now. You know what I mean? Because I guess whatever. I don't know.
Well, you said that you've seen the drugged out Diddy.
Yeah.
What would happen during those times?
Well, I mean, I'll keep it very short. Things felt very sacrificial.
Okay, explain.
I can't, and I don't want to sound like I'm a conspiracy person too. You know what I mean? Because I'm not. But when you're under a power, man, it's just you. I can't go into details now, but sir, like I'll tell you, it felt like some sacrificial stuff was going on, man. Like it felt very scary and weird to where I ran to get help. I ran to my doctor. I spoke up with my family. I spoke up to people around me because I was like, if this is true, and I'm coming missing or dead or something, I want you guys to know facts and the truth of what I'm going through and experiencing.
Did you have this conversation with the rest of the group?
Yeah, they know.
So when you guys heard this,
we was in tears. Like,
oh,
yeah,
wow,
in tears. Real. I love my brother. What's going on? Tears. Real. Hurt, pain.
I got to get an injection in my arm every month for mental health now for the rest of my life.
What's the
They diagnosed me as schizophrenic and bipolar. The same thing kind of like what Fred said he was going through. I didn't experience suicide thoughts. I experienced other thoughts of being harmed and stuff.
Yeah, I have people in my family who are both schizophrenic and other people that have been bipolar.
Yeah, it's real scary when you got to keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
You start doing things. I was like walking around Rochester, bro. Like it's like I really lost myself for years. And I don't cry about this no more because I'm stronger. But it's like I was going crazy, bro, trying to figure out what is going on, and the things that I was feeling are coming to light now, and I'd be like, whoa, that had to be God, intervening and removing me from that situation because it could have got really, really bad. So.
Yeah, man, I'm sorry to go through that.
It's okay.
Yeah. But at least they found something that actually helps you out to stabilize you. 'Cause I think
Yes.
a lot of people, they self-medicate, whether it's with pills or
Right.
whatever else. Yeah, man, I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Not good, bro.
I'll give you guys a minute.
Yeah, I guess like if this one never came out, I still would have been secret about it. I wouldn't just like snitch.
Yeah.
Cause I'm not no snitch. Like I was gonna just deal with it. And I don't know why somebody that evil would.
She broke my glasses.
I don't get it. I don't know why somebody would do that to a talented, passionate people.
Yeah.
Like, we talented, passionate people. I don't understand. No, it's okay, bro. I don't understand why someone would sit down and think about hurting someone. I don't know. And or laugh about it after they do it. Like I don't get it. I don't. That's why I said none of them are innocent. I'm not here to expose anybody, but none of them are innocent, man. Like none of them are innocent. Y'all all coming after this man for millions of dollars when y'all were a part of it as well. Y'all were down too. Like that's not fair. That's not fair to him. It's not fair. Fair to me.
It's not fair to people that with actual story that actually been affected by that, because then it make everybody seem like they just try out to get something or, whatever, opposed to it being real people that went through real stuff.
Did you ever confront Diddy about this?
I kept trying to get in contact with him because all I wanted was an apology. All I kept saying, like, could you apologize? Like, could you just apologize for what I can't talk about right now? But I just wanted to apologize because something was wrong with me, man. Something was wrong. And like when your last Vlad interview, you could look at me and tell like something was wrong. Like I wasn't the enthused person. I wasn't cute. I looked like stressed. I looked like I was in a dark place. So like you could tell like something.
So Q seen an email related to Diddy and his team, and it had to do with sacrificial things. And then he goes on to saying, I don't see how an evil person could hurt somebody and then laugh about it after. I just don't get it. And he's crying about it and he's traumatized about it to the point where the doctor diagnosed him with schizophrenia and bipolar disease. Not only that, but all of them were crying as well. So all of them know what he's seen as well. Listen, 5 dudes in the same interview, all crying at the same time, thinking about the same event. Guys, there are things that are hidden that are coming out slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. And this is a group who Diddy made on making the band, and then you have other groups who just don't care to have anything good to say about Diddy. Check out something else that Q also said about Diddy being a harm to himself. He's cool when he's sober, but when he gets high, he's dangerous to society. So a lot of different times when you may see Diddy on social media or you may see him walking around, he may be sober. But when he's high, he's dangerous to society.
I wasn't a part of Day 26, so I was able to be around them through the album process of them creating Last Train to Paris. And what I would...
By the way, he's talking about working with Dirty Money right now. Dirty Money was a group that Diddy formed when he pulled Dawn from Danity Kane. He got her and another girl involved, and they became a group with Diddy. So it was Diddy and 2 other girls, and they were a group called Dirty Money. So Q's talking about how he got into the writing process with them, writing songs for them, for Dirty Money. So he was away from Day 26, so he got to witness more things being away from them.
This was a sober Sean and a regular Sean. Like when he's regular, he's very cool, very giving. Like it will invite you to dinner. You know what I mean? Feed you around this table. What up, Playboy? What up? Be very excited. Then I saw a high Sean too, which was very dangerous. So that's why I said I feel like he's in jail, and I'm not judging anybody because I think he needs prayer and help. But he's in jail because he's a danger to himself, first of all. And he's a danger to the world right now. And I think there's a lot of people that are scared that didn't come out in the beginning, that are very scared because it's a scary situation. It's not just him that could possibly hurt you. It's people around him that are still close to him that could hurt you. Or it's just really deep, man. with Sean. So I would say I think he's in jail right now just for a good reason.
He's a danger to himself, is what Q is saying. And this is what I'll touch on as well, guys. You can get to the point where you are just fully possessed, right? Diddy has everything in the world he wants. He has everything that his flesh can possibly desire. At that point, you start breaching different things. You start breaching normality, where you start entering into a realm that is just not okay to be in as far as a normal human being. For instance, like there's guys, 50 Cent talked about this before, how there's guys who can have any woman in the world they want. They've slept with every good looking woman they wanted, this and that, to the point where they turned to men just because it was feeding something in their flesh. It was feeding something on them that they couldn't get women anymore because they didn't have every woman they wanted. They got all the money so they had to go to different things. They had to try different experiments. And Diddy, clearly 1,000 baby oils in his cabinet, different freak offs, his girlfriends messing with escorts that he flies out from different states and different countries. It's a clear example of that, of him not getting satisfied by normal activity. There's a possession going on. There's a demon within him that needs more to get fed now. People don't look at it like that because a lot of people don't look into the spiritual realm of what's going on in their life. This is why the Lord wants us to take dominion and authority over the flesh and die to the flesh. Because the fact of the matter is, if you allow the beast in you to live and to get what it wants, it will continue to feed and feed and feed to the point where you're wondering how in the world did you get to this point? You're feeding a demon within you that won't stop being hungry. You may feel like something that you're doing is a temporary satisfaction. Then the next day, same thing again. There's a possession that's going on. God knows what he's doing when he's saying you need to present yourself as a living sacrifice. God knows what he's doing when he's saying you need to submit, you need to die daily. God knows what he's doing when he gave us the authority and dominion over the flesh through Christ. But are you stepping into it, or are you going to be somebody like Diddy or somebody in that position where you're chasing the world and filling a demon, filling and feeding a beast in you? It's never going to be satisfied. Never. That's why it's dangerous that they even promote different things on television and on radio, because those type of things get that beast activated even more and more and more. And you start stepping into these different things that you never knew you'd be in. Next thing you know, you're fully consumed. You think Diddy thought about being this way when he was little, when he was a little kid? I highly doubt it. He was a victim that became a predator. And a lot of times that happens with different individuals. There's a lot of men who want to be stars, meet people like Diddy, and get in situations where they have to lose themselves, submit their soul by doing something that is out of their character and out of their nature. This isn't hidden stuff. People talk about this all over the internet. There are different guys who got in situations where they decided not to go through with it, and their careers never took off because they didn't want to bow down to Diddy, who thinks he's a god, or bow down to Harvey Weinstein, or bow down to different individuals who think they're gods when they have that power, when they have that money. These people are dangerous individuals, never should be in that position to even treat individuals like they do. But they are people like Jeffrey Epstein. How do these evil, wicked men get in positions that they're in? And there's a lot more that you just don't know of yet because they haven't been exposed yet. We talk about it on this channel, though. We talk about those individuals on this channel, though, and their time is coming. Their time is coming with a light is going to shine on the darkness that they've been a part of. The light of God is going to expose the darkness that they've been a part of. And many people are going to have justice. They're going to see justice. They're going to have it, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very sad, but bittersweet. Hallelujah. I'm glad that Day 26 is speaking out, sharing their experiences. I'm so sad that this brother Q ended up going on making a band and his life took a 180. He could have been a completely different man, a completely different individual, but he ended up chasing his dream, what they call it, and losing his mind in the process. All because he's seen this guy named Diddy on TV and he seemed like a cool guy, seemed like a nice guy, seemed like a guy who was willing to give a hand out, and ended up learning the hard way he was nothing more than a monster. And a lot of them did the same thing. Diddy put real life human beings on TV, making them think that they had a chance to be superstars. Also, he can gain more money. At the expense of other people's reality. At the expense of other people's dreams. Now you got different people out here who are, and that happens with a lot of people, guys. A lot of people are struggling right now because they were trial and error. They were experiments. That is just simply not okay for human beings to experiment with other human beings and their lives, guys. I'm sorry. I don't care how many times you try to make it seem like it's okay. It's not okay to experiment with other human beings and their lives. If you don't have genuine motives, if you have ulterior motives, if there's a reason why you're helping somebody and it's not genuine, just don't do it. You're stepping into a wicked place and an evil place. Just don't do it, guys. If you're only helping somebody so you can help yourself, what's the joy in that? What's the joy in that? If you're only doing something for somebody because you expect something back, where's the love in that? It speaks about this in the Bible. Where is the love in that? The reason you do for individuals should be out of the love of your heart. God doesn't do for you because he needs something from you. Y'all don't want to talk about it. And you want to have a father? You want to have a heart like the Father? Well, do for others simply out of the love of your heart. Simply because you're a genuine individual. Not because you expect back. There's a lot of different people who do good things for people. And then when those people don't return the favor, you feel a certain type of way. You feel upset. Well, I did this for you. Well, I did that, and you didn't even do that. You've already lost. You've already lost. You've proven that you weren't genuine about what you were doing in the first place. Or there's different individuals who will give something away and take it back. An Indian giver. You've already lost. You've proven your character. You've been a fraud the whole time. I pray I'm giving a message to somebody. If that was you, or if that was you in the past, come out of it. Come out of that, guys, because that's not the character and function of God. That is not good fruit. Don't be that individual. Don't be that person who does things, and then when you get upset, without good reason, when you get upset, you want to throw it in their face, or you want to take back what you gave. Don't be that person, ladies and gentlemen. Praying for Q. Pray for these young men, man. I mean, honestly, when I seen it, it really affected me. Even when he got to the point where he said, you know, Diddy needs prayer, that really hit home too. You know, people like this, man, you gotta pray for them, and you know that the Lord touches them, because only the Lord can really cure whatever he's going through, whatever situation he's in. The Lord can truly cure it. Hallelujah! By renewing his mind and transforming him. Hallelujah! Pray for all these brothers, man. Who knows what they went through? It's coming out. Even the sisters, everybody who was under P Diddy. You know, very very sad. But may the Lord bring light to the truth. Hallelujah! I love you guys. Comment what you think, and also subscribe, you guys. They're and put your notifications on. They're starting to shadow ban my videos again. I don't know why they keep doing that. It's very interesting, but they keep doing that. If you're not receiving notifications, you know why. I love you guys. God bless. Shalom.